Greetings, soul in search of answers. For a long time, haven't you felt that your life is different from others, that everything happening to you feels like a test you must endure? If these thoughts trouble you, know that you are not alone. This feeling, as if you're being guided or tested, is not random. You've always sensed that there's something more to you than just a collection of traits or habits. You know your life carries a special meaning, but perhaps you don't yet understand how to uncover it. Today I'll explain why the path of the chosen is challenging and how the difficulties you're experiencing are connected to your purpose. Most importantly, I'll help you realize that even the hardest trials carry profound meaning. If you watch this video until the end, you'll understand that your pain and doubts are no accident. This is your path, and you are not walking it alone. 1. Who are the chosen ones, and why is their path so difficult? Have you ever wondered why you feel different? Why you're deeply drawn to things that others find insignificant? Why you ask questions others don't even consider? This is no coincidence. It's a trait of the chosen ones, those born to see more and dive deeper. They cannot live on the surface because their souls yearn for truth. But with this awareness comes a burden. Being chosen means understanding that you cannot walk the same path as everyone else. You are given the ability to see the world as it truly is, with all its challenges, contradictions, and beauty. This is both a gift and a challenge. Imagine walking a road that no one else can see. You know this road exists, but every step requires strength and faith. The chosen ones don't choose their path, they are born to walk it. But this path is challenging because it demands not only courage but constant growth. It's not an easy road, but it always leads to something greater. 2. Why do the chosen feel alone? One of the greatest challenges for the chosen is the feeling of loneliness. You might be surrounded by people who love you, yet still feel like no one truly understands you. This isn't because you're difficult or flawed. It's because your soul exists on a different frequency. You see and feel things that most cannot access. The loneliness of the chosen isn't just isolation. It's an inner awareness that your path is unique. When you walk a road others cannot see, you may feel like a stranger in a world where people are preoccupied with their everyday concerns. But this loneliness is not a punishment. It is a space where you can truly hear yourself. It is in this silence, free from distractions, that you begin to understand who you are and why you're here. Think about how many times loneliness has helped you discover something important. Perhaps you found an answer to a difficult question, or felt inspired when you were alone. These moments of silence are not emptiness. They are the space where answers are born. 3. Trials of fate. Why are there so many? If you are chosen, you've likely noticed that challenges in your life arise more often than in others. It could be the loss of loved ones, broken relationships, career setbacks, or simply the constant feeling that life is testing you. Have you ever asked yourself, why me? These challenges are not random. They are not meant to break you, but to make you stronger. Imagine a sword that only becomes sharp after being forged in fire. Similarly, your soul undergoes trials to reveal its potential. Every challenge is a lesson. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it feels unfair, but ultimately, it teaches you something valuable. For example, losing something dear might teach you gratitude for what you have. Facing rejection might help you uncover new strength within yourself. 4. What does it mean to let go? Chosen ones often face the need to let go of what no longer serves them. This could be old dreams, toxic relationships, outdated beliefs, or even a lifestyle you've grown accustomed to. But why is letting go so hard? Because it requires courage. When you hold on to something that no longer benefits you, you prevent yourself from moving forward. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack full of things you no longer need. Each step becomes harder, and you feel like you can't go any further. Letting go of that backpack means freeing yourself. But letting go doesn't mean betraying your past. It means acknowledging that you are ready for something new. Every time you let go, you take a step forward, closer to your goal. Think about this now. What are you holding on to that's stopping you from moving forward? 5. Why do the chosen notice signs from the universe more often? You've probably noticed strange coincidences in your life, repeating numbers, words you hear from different sources, or even the feeling that someone is guiding you. These are not random occurrences. These are signs. Chosen ones are especially sensitive to these signs because their souls are open to communication with the universe. These signs are messages that show you're on the right path. For example, seeing numbers like 1111 could be a reminder that you're aligned with your purpose, but signs aren't always obvious. Sometimes it's a chance encounter, a phrase in a book, or even a feeling that you need to take action. It's important not only to notice these signs but to interpret them. They are like a compass, helping you stay on your path. 6. The dark night of the soul. What is it and why is it necessary? Every chosen one encounters what is known as the dark night of the soul at some point in their life. This is a period when it feels like everything is falling apart. Meanings disappear, joy fades, and life becomes an endless darkness. Do you recognize this feeling? But do you know the purpose of this darkness? It doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to cleanse you of everything unnecessary. It's like a lightning bolt illuminating the sky during the darkest hour. The dark night of the soul is a moment of transformation when your old self dies to give birth to something new. Imagine yourself as a seed planted deep in the soil. To grow, it must first die in its old form. In the darkness, you become stronger even if you can't see it yet. Trust that the light will come. This night is the stage before your spiritual dawn. 7. Faith in yourself. Why is it so important? Faith is the key to the path of the chosen one, but it's not limited to faith in higher powers or the universe. The most important faith is faith in yourself. You may feel like you're not strong enough to handle difficulties, but that's an illusion. Every chosen one has an inner reservoir of strength they may not even realize. When you face challenges, your faith becomes your anchor. Imagine walking on a narrow bridge during a storm. You may fear falling, but it's your faith that helps you take the next step. Without it, you'd stop. Every time you doubt yourself, remember how many difficulties you've already overcome. You've already proven to yourself that you can handle anything. Your faith is not just a tool, it's a connection to your true essence. Trust yourself, and you'll see how the road becomes easier. 8. Why is silence the chosen one's power? We live in a world filled with noise. This isn't just external sounds but internal ones, thoughts, doubts, fears. For the chosen ones, silence becomes their most powerful tool. It's in this silence that they find answers that cannot be heard amidst chaos. When you sit in solitude, without gadgets or distractions, you may feel your mind beginning to clear. It's not always easy. At first, silence may seem intimidating, but that's because you're confronting your true feelings. Use silence as a form of meditation. Sit for even 5 minutes a day observing your thoughts. You'll notice how ideas begin to emerge that were previously hidden behind the noise. Silence is the space where your strongest insights are born. 9. You are stronger than you think. You may doubt yourself. You may feel that the challenges you face are too overwhelming and that you lack the strength to overcome them. But pause for a moment and reflect, how much have you already endured? Think about the times you faced obstacles that seemed impossible to conquer, and yet, here you are. You've already proven your resilience. If you've overcome hardships once, you can do it again. Chosen ones are not defined by an absence of fear or struggle but by their ability to rise, no matter how many times they fall. Each time you face a challenge, you develop a deeper strength, a part of yourself that grows more steadfast and unyielding. Your path is unique, but it's this very uniqueness that equips you to handle its weight. Imagine yourself as a tree battered by storms yet rooted deeply in the earth. The stronger the wind, the deeper your roots grow. Each challenge is like the wind, testing your resolve but also fortifying you for future storms. Every time you face doubt, ask yourself, why can't I do this? The truth is, there's no reason you can't. Your faith in yourself is your anchor, and with each new trial you are becoming the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Now that you've listened to the end, you understand being chosen doesn't mean being weak or broken. It means being strong despite the challenges. It means seeing meaning where others see chaos. Remember, your path is unique and only you can walk it. You are important to this world and the universe is always on your side. If this video resonated with your soul, support it with a like and a subscription. Let this message reach those who are also seeking answers. You are not alone, and you are capable of more than you can imagine. Until we meet again, chosen one.